feel like my life is changing already, even though I've only made the decision to get my finances together the day before yesterday and just get rid of things out my life that's no longer serving me, and just keep trusting my intuition and moving forward. So, oh my god, the car is beeping. People drive so crazy in Texas, but I love that because it gives me a chance to drive wild without anybody saying anything. So I love it. But anyways, I'm feeling better already. You know, I'm going to quit my job as soon as I get paid this Friday. I just can't take it anymore. I can't take being in a boring office space that doesn't inspire me, that doesn't pour into me. You know, I feel just drained, and I feel so drained after I leave the office every day. And it's just not a way to live life, you know. And you know, my energy is the most expensive currency I'll ever have. You know, once that's gone, you know, in this lifetime, in this 3D existence, once it's gone, you know, I mean, I can't get it back because I'm good at replenishing myself. But, you know, I only have a limited amount of time to do what I came to do here. And I'm not going to spend it in a freaking office. It's just so boring. And, you know, it's not that offices are bad. It's just not that this environment and this particular office is not inspiring me. Like, it's just so dead. You know, I feel like a robot just staring at my computer. I can't say this without laughing because I think it's so funny, because it's so true. I feel like I'm in my Tom Cruise era. I have been for my whole life, trying on all of these different hats and saying, oh, I want to be a flight attendant. Oh, I want to be a news reporter. Oh, I want to be a hostess. Oh, I want to be this. I want to be that. Like I don't know. Those weren't logical decisions that I made. Like they were just like I don't know, different titles that seemed fun to try out for me. And you know, I give myself grace because I wholeheartedly thought that those were my life purpose at the time, or I deeply brainwashed myself to think that to avoid my real life purpose, which is most likely you know, inspiring women and woman empowerment and teaching people how to let go of past trauma and stuff like that. And I don't know, I feel like I've been avoiding working deeply with others. Also being a personal trainer, I think, or a nutritionist. I think those are things that I actually were supposed to be working on and actually doing that aligned with my personality type and my skill set. But I feel like, you know, I was using my Tom Cruise era, trying on, you know, maybe being an actress, trying on all these different roles, thinking that, oh, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. But, you know, the universe quickly showed me that that was not what I was supposed to be doing at all. It never worked out. It never worked out. It always went pretty bad. And you know, it's time I be real with myself and actually do something that fits my personality, my personality type. Doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, my nervous system, it goes haywire. Like, I know I'm not supposed to be a news reporter because every time I step foot in the office, you know, around all the radiation, around all the breaking news, hearing freaking sirens everywhere, seeing people hurt, seeing people, you know, the bad stuff happen to them. Like, I'm freaking out in the inside. I'm like, I don't want to be around this much trauma. Like, I'm literally killing myself. And I can't do this anymore. So So I've actually, and it's crazy because I wrote out a list of things that I wanted to do like 7 years ago, and I said, okay, I'm going to focus on this. But I don't know, I just got distracted, I guess. I meet people and I think, oh, look at what they're doing. Maybe I could do the same thing as like an avoidance skill or like a coping mechanism. So yeah, I regret doing that. But I want to say that everything happens for a reason, but I don't think that's true. I just think that we get distracted. We avoid our true purpose because out of fear, because we're scared that it's going to work out, scared of, maybe forming too deep of connections with people that might be life-changing for me and them, to where I can't stand it or something like that. I know it's weird. I don't know. I think my programming, being the way I was brought up, I was always told that, or I was told somewhere down the line that I had to like work like a slave, that things are most likely not going to work out. But that's not true, and I'm so glad to have gotten out of my hometown and gotten my own apartment. Yeah, I'm so glad that I got out of my hometown a year ago, and I can finally, bask in my own energy and figure out what toxic beliefs I was still holding on to, and what was serving me, what wasn't serving me. Maybe people around me who hold me back, or people I was in conversation with that really just, I don't know, didn't really help me get to the next level. But I'm excited because I'm going to quit my job that is no longer serving me. It was a waste of time. I should have never gotten this job. I was just being a follower out of fear. COVID really messed me up. COVID scared me. It scared me out of my mind. And I just kind of latched on to what other people were doing. And I was like, okay, I guess we're all just going to do this and we're going to be okay. Like, it really like scared me. I thought the world was going to end. And I was graduating college at that time. And there was just I felt there were so many different directions I could have gone with graduating in communications. And everybody was like, news, or the person who I was hanging around the most, they were passionate about the news industry. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll try that and see where it goes. But I don't know why I keep trying to follow in the footsteps of other people and not listen to my own voice, or I keep getting talked out of, or I don't know, maybe I just keep getting talked out of my own true purpose or something like that. But I got a big smack in the face. There was no way in hell I was ever supposed to be doing this. I was never supposed to have met any of these people here. I was never supposed to have stepped foot inside of a newsroom. That is not where I belong at all. And I felt like other people knew that as well. They showed me that time and time and time again. And I kept on asking, oh my God, why? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, come on, stop lying to yourself. You're not you're not the type of person to be a news reporter. That's just not you. So I'm done playing all these roles. I'm done with the faulty programming. I'm done listening to what my parents wanted me to do. Done with corporate America. I'm going off and starting my own business. And I'm actually going to network with the people who are where I want to be, and not take advice from people who are way far from where I want to be. And I'm excited. Like, I'm scared because, I don't have a lot saved. I don't have anything saved, but I'm going to quit this job because it's energetically draining on me, and I don't want to be associated with anything that the news industry is doing. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. I'm all for peace and love and connection, and I don't really like how fear-based it is, and how negative it is, and how they're so particular about certain things not being covered. Like, I'm just not with it. I care about animals, children, the environment, women's rights, playing to animals the most, and the news has nothing to do with that. So, yeah, it was fun, you know. I felt like an actress in a movie at times, but I'm excited for the next journey. I'm no longer gonna pay rent either. I'm leaving this apartment here. I'm leaving Tyler, quitting my job. I don't know. I don't have the answers to it all, but I know the answer is not here in Tyler, Texas. And I want to make another video about why I think more black people should move to Tyler. I mean, it's a great community out here, but it's very not so diverse. And I just think people of color could really benefit of how much land is out here, where you can grow your own, you know, fruits and vegetables, and live off the grid, or have a place in East Texas, out in the country. And there's so much land that hasn't been bought. It's really beautiful. And yeah, you guys, I'm excited. Like, my goal is to leave the country. Like, I am so, look, I want to be positive because I need to speak nothing but positivity into my life right now. But if I would have saved and been financially savvy a year ago when I started this job, I would up and go to Mexico right now. I have a passport. I would have had money saved. I would go to Mexico. It's beautiful there. I love the authenticity there. The food, it's beautiful there. And my bank account is overdrafted right now because I did have money saved, but I forgot I had a gym membership that's next door to here at Crunch. I had a gym membership at Crunch, and they came through and took their money. And I was trying to go to Whataburger and get a grilled chicken sandwich, like I shouldn't have. I had broccoli and spinach at home. I could have ate right. Then the card declined, and I was like, wait a minute. And Crunch Fitness had to get their money, so I went and canceled my membership. Last day they're taking money is like next month. So until then, I'm going to put every ounce of my energy into elevating myself, getting more financially literate, starting my own business, and doing things that I'm only passionate about, that makes my nervous system happy. Because you know what, guys, I didn't realize it, but I did have a little bit of childhood trauma, and this job in news, working as a news reporter, it really brought that out. Because this isn't a normal job. Like, and when I say that, it's not like nobody comes to this earth to experience this much trauma and this much like covering bad things that happen and witnessing unfortunate events. And so when I did that, like it kind of triggered me, and you know, it just made my nervous system go haywire. And now I'm at the point to where just being in the office, like, it just freaks me the hell out. Like, my nervous system is going insane, and I'm like, I need to get out of here at all costs. I love myself too much to let myself experience trauma after trauma after trauma. I mean, life in America as a person of color is already a little bit traumatic, and I'm just not gonna put trauma after trauma after trauma. Like, I love myself too much, and I deserve to be around things of beauty. You know, I want to be around things that that cultivate love and nourishment. You know, I want to be a plant consultant. I can help people grow their plants, or I can maybe write a children's book, you know, make children happy, or I can empower women to overcome the similar things that I've been through, and to find their confidence in their voice. I can be maybe like a dance teacher. All of those align with my purpose way, way, way more than this ever does. I feel like in order to thrive in this business, you have to be like a psychopath at a certain level or something like that. Like you have to be soulless or something, because like I'm very in touch with my emotions. I'm very sensitive. Like a girl today, she almost freaking killed a man after running the red light, and she was crying, and I hugged her and I told her it was all right, and I wanted to cry with her because it was so sad seeing that man that hurt and her being the cause of his pain. Like that was just so unfortunate. But I'm like, I value myself enough to not have to deal with this amount of trauma every day. Like I'm just not built for this at all. If it was my choice, I would be in a garden surrounded by animals and nature every day, eating fruits and vegetables and doing yoga. Like that's the life I want to live. And I don't know what's holding me back from that. I think it's maybe I wanted to make my mom happy and follow her advice and listen to her when she tells me I gotta pay my dues and get a job and work in corporate America. And at this point I'm just like, hell no. F that. I'm over it. I'm done. And I'm moving on towards love, towards positivity, and things that are gonna inspire and motivate me. And I think everyone should do the same. I'm telling everybody who's watching this video, if you're working a job that you don't like, quit. Quit. I don't care if you don't have any money saved. You should quit. I don't have any money saved. I will risk being homeless, living out my car, than to step foot in that office ever again in my life. And I don't owe anybody an explanation except I quit. Period. They try to call me, I'm not answering. I don't care. I'm done with it. I'm done being a freaking sacrificial lamb in this country, because that's what it feels like at this point. Like it's my birthright to live a life of peace, love, and luxury. And I'm gonna make that happen by all means. So keep watching, tune in, and don't let anybody tell you what you can't do. And this society in America is getting worse by the day. Like my rent keeps increasing. Like my rent has never been at a set price. Like I don't know what's up with this apartment complex. I love it. I love where I live. It's beautiful. But it keeps rising and rising, and I keep hearing and seeing people working 3 different jobs and still not being able to pay their rent. Like something is wrong. Like this isn't normal. Like we didn't come here to live like this. like what the hell? Like we didn't come here to feed all of our energy to the richest people in the world who are reaping the benefits of, our energy. Like this is wrong, and I'm opting out. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna create my own reality. I'm gonna create my own life that I've always dreamed of when I was a little girl, because this ain't it.